Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty common, the challenge of weight loss, especially, as we get a bit older. We're going to dive into one specific source. It's a promotional piece for a supplement called Midolin. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right. So our mission here is really to look closely at what this material claims, specifically why it says losing weight feels impossible for so many, and then how this product, Midolin, supposedly tackles that by going after the body's basic energy functions.
Mhm.
We should also touch on what it might be leaving out, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. This source, it really taps into that frustration, doesn't it? That feeling like your metabolism is just, I don't know, shut down, even when you're trying with diet, with exercise. And then it says kind of comfortingly, it's not your fault. Blames it on metabolism naturally slowing down as you age. How much of that is like accepted science versus maybe a narrative that fits the product?
Well, that's a very pointed claim they're making, isn't it? That as we get older, our metabolism just sort of stops burning fat efficiently, right down at the cellular level. Now, it is true, metabolism can slow with age. That's generally accepted. But framing it as cells stop burning fat efficiently, that might be simplifying things quite a bit well, for you listening. For lots of people, things like maybe being less active or changes in what you eat over time could be bigger factors than some kind of universal cell shutdown causing age-related weight gain. What's fascinating here is the way they zero in on this internal cellular efficiency. That's the core problem they identify.
Right. It's like they're saying, forget your food choices for a second. It's your tiny internal engines, which is certainly a different angle. So, okay, they've set up this problem, this metabolic slowdown. What's the proposed fix? The silver bullet. They jump right into their solution. Midolin, described as a breakthrough supplement meant to unlock your metabolic power.
Exactly. And the key claim is how it supposedly works. It targets your mitochondria. The source correctly calls these the tiny energy factories in your cells, which is a pretty good analogy, actually, for anyone picturing little power plants. Yeah, that's basically it. They're critical because that's where the body actually burns or oxidizes fats and carbs for energy, usable energy.
Okay.
So connecting this to the bigger picture, the product's idea is if these factories aren't running at peak performance, you won't burn fat effectively. And the language they use is quite strong, isn't it? Claiming it helps reawaken these fat-burning engines. It implies restarting something that's stalled out.
Reawaken, yeah. So if these engines can be reawakened, what are the big promises? The source lists things like more energy, faster metabolism, and real weight loss results without starving yourself. That's quite the list, especially that last part, without starving yourself. That jumps out. How significant are those claims, compared to what we generally understand about sustainable weight loss?
Oh, those are very powerful claims. They definitely tap into what people want to hear. The whole idea of losing significant weight without really restricting your diet. That's a classic promise in the supplement industry. It does raise an important question, though, about the experiences they report. What's really driving those results? The promotional material tries to build confidence, mentioning it's a cutting-edge, non-GMO formula backed by real science. And there's the 90-day, 100% money-back guarantee, plus this statement that thousands are already experiencing the transformation. Now, while that might sound reassuring for someone listening closely like you, it's really crucial to separate marketing language from, say, solid, independent scientific proof for Midolin specifically. What kind of real science are we talking about? That's always the key question with these statements.
Right. So wrapping this up then, what does it all mean? We've just done a deep dive into this promotional source. It lays out a specific story. Aging slows metabolism, makes weight loss feel impossible, and that tackling mitochondria with a supplement like Midolin can basically restart your fat burning, offering a seemingly easy way to get results.
Yeah, the source presents it very much as a shortcut to a faster, healthier you. And the focus is squarely on that cellular machinery.